Hey, what's up, guys? This is elospeaks back again with another video. And this video should have done it sooner, but I got into it now because I was free. I wanted to talk about the playoff series with James Harden versus the Miami Heat, and I want to talk about how he flamed out. This is going to be part 2 to James Harden is a choker and a quitter series. Until James Harden proves me wrong, I'm going to continue this series as long as it goes until he retires. Now, back at it for part 2. Now, James Harden, of course, flamed out in the NBA playoffs against the Miami Heat, having an abysmal playoff series once again. Now, as regards to his overall play, he averaged 22.5 points under barely 41% shooting, and he shot 33 from 4. He was averaging 8 rebounds, 10 assists. That was for the regular season, but in playoffs, it kind of dipped a bit because of the high level of play and that teams that he was playing. When he came to the Raptors game, he was doing alright. I don't really see any high level of play. He had 2 20-point games, and then he had one 19-point game and a 50-point game. But he shot horrible from the floor in 2 of those games where he went 5 for 17 and 4 for 11. I feel like with the whole change, it kind of affected James Harden, and it also affected other players such as Damian Lillard, where they're not getting the foul calls that they used to getting, and the fact that they weren't getting that in the regular season, their stats dropped precipitously. And now that you're going in the playoffs where they're really not going to be giving you those type of calls, his stats just went down overall, and he had a disappointing playoff run. Now again, the first series was against the Raptors, so they were able to take care of them and move on to the next round. But when it came to the Miami Heat, this guy had another dud as the playoff series went for. This guy went 5 for 13 and scored 16 points, playing for 35 minutes. He went 2 for 7 from 3. He had 9 rebounds, which was good, and 5 assists, which was okay. But after that, didn't do nothing. And this is without Joel Embiid. I'll give him a little slack for that. The first 2 games he didn't have Joel Embiid, but the next game he ended up scoring 17 points, and he went 4 for 11, 1 for 7 for 3, and then he had 8 rebounds and 5 assists and 1 block. Again, another bad game. These are stats who come off the bench to put up. Then game 3, we finally had a Harden sighting where he scored 31 points, 8 for 18, and he went 6 for 10 for 3, 7 rebounds and 9 assists. Now that is the James Harden I'm used to seeing in the regular season, but again, that was just for one regular game, and that's when Joel Embiid came back into the series to lead it for Dirk, get them a win. And then after that, game 3, he went back to being old choking game. James Harden went 5 for 13, 2 for 6, and only scored 14 points. But then, in choking fashion that I'm used to see from James Harden in a closeout elimination games, he always comes up small, so small in this series, because in the game 6 elimination game he scored 11 points. He went 4 for 9. He took 9 shots, and on top of that, he took 2 shots in the second half. That's unacceptable as a star player on the team. And then he went 3 for 7 for 3. He only got 4 rebounds. He did get 9 assists, but that wasn't enough to help win the game. And Miami ended up beating them, and now they're moving on to the next round, waiting to face whoever's going to come out for the Eastern Conference Finals. Overall, James Harden, he had the series I expected to have. He's getting older. He's 32, which is not too old, but because of how James Harden takes care of themselves, and I think he has poor conditioning and work ethic, he's not gonna be the elite James Harden that we knew 5 years ago when he was used to playing for MVPs and take his team. It's a deep playoff run. Now, overall, James Harden is just not that guy. He's another person where he has more intangibles than Russell Westbrook to take him down a deep playoff run. But once the Spurs series. He's starting out the Golden State Warriors series. These guys will fold when you need him the most, and he did it again against the Miami Heat when it was time for to put the season on the line. It's either win or go home. This guy folded again. So I'm always gonna call James Harden a choker and a quitter, because this guy quit on the Houston Rockets when he felt like he couldn't win no more. Got traded to Boston, and he quit on the Brooklyn Nets when he saw that Kevin Durant got hurt and Kyrie Irving was dealing with the vaccine issue. Went to Philadelphia, so okay, not a bright light on you in Philly. You got where you want to be. You want to be in Philadelphia. Now it's your time to show up and prove that you can win a championship. And when it was time to do that, he didn't do it. He folded under pressure again, and he's going to continue to fold under pressure. I don't care about no injuries. I don't care about the rule change. If you are a star player and you're trying to be a superstar, you have to show up in the game elimination games where it's time for you to be the best player. I just watched Jason Tatum overall led his team past the Milwaukee Bucks to go to the Eastern Conference round to face off against the Miami Heat, and he's blooming into a potential superstar. Now, if he could lead his team past the Heat and go to a finals and maybe win it, then Jason Tatum will be a full-blown superstar. Until then, he's a star. He's blooming into a superstar, but he's a star right now. James Harden had the potential to do that. He couldn't do that. Couldn't lead his team past the Western Conference to go to the championship and win. And then he tried to go to Brooklyn to try to get a cheap ring off that. Didn't do it. And now he's trying to do that with the Philadelphia 76ers, and it didn't happen. There's no excuse. He choked. He didn't show up. Joel Embiid needed help, and when it was time to get help from his co-star, he didn't get that, and now they're in a predicament that they're in now. I don't see the Philadelphia 76ers competing for a title with this guy on their team, because he's a choke artist. And then when you have another choke artist with Doc Rivers on his team, that's just a recipe for disaster overall, and that's just gonna get better as regards to that, because those two guys together, not a good combination. I feel bad for Joel Embiid because I do see he does want it, but it's just he doesn't have the pieces to compete. And even though he did have great pieces in that 2019 when they went up against the the Toronto Raptors, it's just Kawhi Leonard just came at the wrong time for him. So it is what it is. But again, James Harden is a quitter. He's a choker, and he's always going to be choking. I do not see. He's a great NBA player, future Hall of Famer. He is a top 55 player, but in terms of winning championships, this guy doesn't have it, and I wouldn't put money on him winning a championship anytime soon or retiring with a championship unless he goes to like a already constructed championship and he comes off the bench or rides the bench and just coattails off a team. That's the only way I see him winning a ring. But if he does that, I won't count it because he didn't let his team to win. People wanted to talk about Kobe and the new Kobe shot. Ain't no way. I never want to hear Kobe and Shaq and Jordan and James Harden being compared as a talent. That's a joke in itself. So that's whatever. But those are my thoughts and opinions on the matter. Let me know yours in the comment section below. Do you think James Harden is a choker and a quitter? Do you think he's not? Let me know. This elospeaks out.
Coming in, yeah, flex, I just wanna win, yeah, LA BB who we running with, yeah, 2 2 3 3, I'm on 10 again.